Nice. You guys look like you're so happy to be here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to be here at least on another wonderful Saturday night, even though it's supposed to snow and it's colder than balls.
It was 35 today. It's not bad.
Yeah, some people got to be outside
nice.
for a little bit. Some of us didn't, unfortunately, get outside until it was 22 again.
Yeah.
But I got up this morning, and I was like, I'm going to go for a run outside. And I go outside, and I was like, I'm not going for a run outside. It was miserable.
There's still, like, ice. Just chunks of ice.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
There was the wind. So it was 22 degrees in the morning. Wind chilled. It was 8 degrees. It was terrible.
Oof.
You can't do that. Me and Chris were talking about it yesterday. It was like 10 degrees yesterday, and there were people outside running. Chris saw a guy in shorts and a t-shirt running. That's insane.
A couple weeks ago when it was snowing, I saw a guy riding his bike and someone running on the street. And I was thinking, that's insane. Like, that's intense. That's a whole level of, like, commitment.
I just got my feeling in my toes back from skiing last week. Like, I can't imagine being shirtless, like, t-shirt and running.
Yeah.
Where we barely could go down the... we had 97 layers on.
Oh.
And we could barely get down the mountain without crying.
At the end of the night, when we got back to... Or when we were taking off the ski mask, it was like the front of mine was frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Just completely frozen. Like, the whole front was just, like, encased, and you had to pull it off from the back. And just let it, like, thaw overnight.
The amount of times I had to literally pry my eyes open because they were frozen.
You had... Multiple times, because you had issues with your goggles. Multiple times, the dude started looking like Jack Frost. He had like icicles forming on his eyebrows and his eyelashes. It was incredible.
There you go, Chris. Get into the podcast, baby. How you doing today? They can't hear that. They can't hear that.
Chris shakes his head agreeably.
He's a little angry today.
I'm sick of Peter.
There's
Can you just get to business so we can wrap this up?
What business, baby? We're in
You're always
baby.
in the
Live, baby. We live.
You always start off with the business.
Listen,
you're waiting.
I want to come in. I like
you're
to
gonna come in at 15
baby.
minutes here with the business, and then you get all mad when we interrupt you.
But that's the best part for me.
Okay, we're not doing the business.
Oh, we're doing the business.
All
Okay.
right, there we go.
Right. We sure? Thank you for joining us here on a wonderful Saturday night.
All right, that's the business. Let's move on.
Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Podcast SMP. You can reach us at the SMP Podcast at gmail.com. We're on all platforms. Please subscribe, like to YouTubies. Our goal for the year
We want 1,000 subscribers.
Please.
Get on it.
Come on, ladies. We got a bunch of clips.
And
gentlemen. More ladies. And gentlemen, if you don't want to subscribe,
Spectrum.
we don't care. Did you guys see...
Yeah, subscribe your dog, pets, and animals. We don't care.
Yeah, make fake emails for us. Did you guys see that they made the green M&M, which is the female M&M, more general neutral? Like, she was too sexy before.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's unreal. I didn't see that. What I saw was an article on one of the guys from Fox News upset that they changed it and made it more like...
Yes.
Did they make the brown M&M more of a poo emoji?
No, but that's a good question. They could do it. No, you know who was actually really upset was the lady who voices the green M&M. She's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, why does it matter? Like, she has like a sexy voice. Like, she's just trying to be sexy. But I guess you can't. Women can't be green M&Ms and be sexy. It's just not possible.
Can't make an animate object sexy.
Yeah. Okay, so we're almost done. We got to get to the business again. But I, as a kid, I'll never forget when I got for Christmas a stuffed animal that was the blue M&M. And it was like one of my favorite stuffed animals. Because I remember it used to be, what was it, yellow, red, green, orange, and then blue came in later. And I was pretty happy when the blue
Yeah,
came
blue
in.
came in late.
Yep, late to the game. Kind of like the green apple Skittle came late to the game.
That's garbage.
No, it's my favorite one too.
They should have left it as line.
Thanks, Chris, for joining us here on another Saturday Night Pregame. We appreciate you being here.
I'm glad that you're done talking finally.
If the Saturday Night Pregame podcast is proudly presented to you by DLM Tax and Accounting. Check out dlmtax.com for all your tax and accounting services. We are almost to February, so we're getting close. Check them out if you need a good accountant. They are nationwide, so if you're in Alaska and you need help, they'll be there for you.
If you're in
right,
Japan,
Chris?
they'll help you.
Is that enough of the business, Chris? Are you happy?
No.
No?
I'm never happy with you.
How about you, Pat? Oh, great job, Pat. Great job. Thanks for coming today.
Quality chime in by Pat Lynch there.
All right, so what are we doing tonight? We got a bunch of... So we're starting with the whiskeys again today. Bringing back the whiskeys. We're getting to our
We
flavor.
still have like 16 from last year, too.
We are at 14, 15, and 16 for beers.
Even though Evan was over like 3 weeks ago.
Pat,
Quality Chiming
you're
by
lucky.
Pat Lynch
You're
again.
lucky it's only 5 minutes in.
Get in here.
5
baby.
minutes.
Get in here.
You know how to take anything. I mean anything. Even the most optimistic, happy-go-lucky story, and just crush its dreams.
You know what's kind of cool? Oh no, they all do. Do they all? Oh, we can QBR our beers and figure out what they are. That's new? I think.
No.
On the beer tasting app. Interesting.
Oh.
I never noticed that.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
When I looked at this before, it didn't work.
I don't
as
have a
planned.
camera on my phone anymore, so I can't do it.
Well, we're gonna have to work on that. Maybe Deal on Text can sponsor you a phone.
No.
This is called it is Fusta Karl Keller beer.
Oh, you're really nailing it.
It's bottom fermented. I don't know if that fermentation. Bottom fermented. Alcohol content, Chris, is 5.1% by volume. Beer type. It seems like its own type of beer. Zwickel Saskila beer.
Your German is spot on, dude.
Thanks, bud. Community. You want to know what the community rating is of this one?
Tell me.
Overall, it's a 3.41.
Out of what?
5.
5. Out of 100, Pat.
No, that's a good question.
Could've been 10,
it's a good
10.
question.
It's out
You
about
can't see
45.
because you're right. Because when I'm looking at him, like that seems pretty obvious. But yeah,
Yep.
a color foam, 3.46. Why is color and foam matter to people?
Because people like certain colors and
People love
certain
the
clarity.
look and body. You gotta have a certain
yeah?
glass.
You smell it.
Smell is
Yeah.
a 30%. It's a 3.9. Smells like beer to me. Taste. I'll get you the taste.
Does it get that beer taste? Oh, the beer taste.
Yep, tastes like it's. I like it. And the label. I mean, I get hit or miss on the label. It looks like a mustard can.
I do like the label on mine. It almost looks like you're
Oh, I like this.
like
That's kinda
underwater.
You know what gets 100%
Yeah,
all
you
the
can't
time?
say-
and
Yeah.
she's like swimming towards the window.
Cool. What's up,
Coors
Bubba?
Light.
So, Joe, you should
100% all
see
the
what
time.
your rating's at.
I did. It's at 3.5. It only has one rating, and it's 3.5 across all the markets.
You must have gotten something for rating it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Oh, mine has a lot of ratings.
Are they all rated 3.5 because all the beers are literally the same?
Well, no, Pat, his was 3 point something, which
Yeah.
is a different score to 3.5.
But
So
I
those
have-
are different numbers.
I have 2003.
How do numbers work again?
2003 ratings on this one.
This one only has one.
Just Joe's rating.
Can I see it real quick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely that's one rating. Chris, later when you're ready.
Mine has a rating of 1.
Does it really?
I don't know. I can't camera it.
Oh, here.
I got you, babe. Don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, if
Chris's
you know,
beautiful face broke that camera on his phone.
if you wanted to help
I
a
know.
buddy
I
out,
took too many Snapchats with it of Peter being stupid out in the wild.
that would take a lot of pictures.
Some would say that's the motto.
That's the motto. You don't like that song, Pat?
No.
Another quality chiming by Pat Lynch.
Ooh,
That was a good one.
That's nice. Okay, so yours is a Pils German style, Chris.
Yeah, why can't I read it off?
Well, your phone doesn't work, so he's.
Hey, shut your mouth.
Chris is a little antsy today,
You're
guys.
a little
He's
bit of a combative little.
Yeah, right now I am. Yeah.
little
You know,
Cindy.
the last
It is.
the last 3 days I've had to deal with
Yeah,
people
we
girl
see
over
that.
here giving me the business. You know, so anytime somebody's coming
Well,
at me
some-
right now, I
you
gotta
know,
be
hey,
defensive.
some people pay
I
extra
feel
for
like
that, all right?
I feel like you're lashing out unnecessarily to
I am.
people who have nothing to do with the situation. I feel like this is
It could be
What
a fake
time
show.
are we at?
unfair and uncouth. We're at 9 minutes.
Yeah, tell me when we're at 6 minutes. I'll tell you how I really feel about Peter.
We're at 9, so we're past
Yeah.
We're at
6.
9. So
No,
we're
I
past
said tell me
six.
about
Again,
6 minutes.
Oh,
just give it
it
a
sounded
time.
like 6 minutes.
No. Clearly, you two need to open your ears.
I don't know.
Possible.
You're
Okay, can I get to my reading here? Or you guys yeah, let me get my bit out here and just keep
Nah,
bitching at me.
nah. At this point, I'm done. I'm done with it.
I'm just going to let you know it's 4.8% alcohol by volume.
Okay, so mine's a higher volume content.
It's also bottom fermented.
Okay, I mean this sincerely. Do you know what that means?
I
'Cause
have no
don't.
idea.
No clue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. Well, I don't know why that's an issue. Or why
I got 3.37 stars and 47 reviews.
I'm guessing it's a German thing because they're all
Oh.
German beers.
Yeah.
They really like the taste.
Okay.
And
So
the label's the highest scoring thing on this bad boy.
you got a pretty nice label.
It is.
says-
Yeah.
Check out podcast S&P on Instagram to see what the cans look like.
It says, exquisite, fantastic cult beer. This beer was brewed in Pilsner style according to the Bavarian Purity Law of 1516. Don't ask me what that
It's
is.
an old law.
As well as our
It's
strict
a good law.
quality
Joe.
guidelines.
It's a great law.
Excellent and beautiful cult beer. This beer is brewed according to the Pilsner Brewing, blah, blah, blah. I'm just assuming that they're repeating the same thing over.
Great job, Chris. You're the best. That was a great read.
There's a law for beer
From 15, 16.
Yeah.
A
That's
purity law.
Yeah.
Oh.
That means you can't do anything naughty to the beer. It's got to stay pure.
But isn't
That's
that like
interesting.
champagne's? Isn't that's kind of to be considered champagne? You have to be.
Yeah, it's got to come from like the region. What else? Kentucky bourbon. That's got to be the same thing.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you can have whiskey and bourbon, but to be Kentucky bourbon,
Yep.
it's got to be brewed or brewed. Is it brewed or is it distilled? I'm sorry, in
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah. I wonder if like Wagyu beef is coming from Japan, or if they have, because it's becoming more popular here.
Yes.
Now, but I wonder if that, just thinking because that's again very specific classified type of meat. But I wonder, it used to be only in Japan, and now it's starting to come over here more. So I'm starting to wonder if they.
Is that do you think that's a specific cow, or do you think that's the way it's kind of brought up?
It
the
has
cow?
to do with the way it's treated.
Yes, so I'm
Yeah.
guessing they're probably
I
doing.
think it's how it's fed, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Wagyu is a Japanese beef cattle breed.
Yeah.
Bengals
So
have
maybe-
won 19 to 16.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice! Wow. So they must have. So people must be bringing over those cattle to America.
Yeah, it's blowing up because it used to be. I mean, like
That was the thing.
I
Yeah.
feel like 10 years ago, it was you'd hear about it, and it was only in Japan.
But you guys had it?
But we had jerky that was
We had
supposedly
jerky,
Wagyu, but you
There's-
never know.
There's
I mean-
what is it? You watch Matt Stoney every once in a while. You ever see the one where he did them? He had the guy down in Florida where he met up with, and the guy grilled him up like 15 Wagyu steaks or something. Like they actually had like the one from Japan that cost like $1,100 a pound,
I went to.
and it's like literally all just fat. Like it's
it's like marbled.
Yeah.
It's just like it looks like a marble countertop because it's just fat throughout the whole thing.
So do you guys like that? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off here.
Oh no! I mean I don't know. I don't think I've had proper like. I mean, other
Yeah.
than the
No,
beef
you're right.
jerky, I've never had it. I did see it at Costco. It was like $300 for 2 steaks.
I've probably
just
said this
raw.
one 7 times, but I'm doing the tomahawk steak tomorrow. That's my goal for tomorrow is to do the tomahawk steak. So I'm hoping to do it. But
I thought you were making French toast.
I was thinking about it, but I kind of want meat. I want some steak. I had salmon last night. I had like this nice piece of salmon, but when it was done, I was like, Jesus, I'm starving.
Yeah.
Just so hungry. No, like when I look at a steak, I don't particularly go to the ones with a lot of fat, and I'd rather go to a nice New York strip that's just straight meat. But I'm guessing maybe that's the wrong way to think about
Well,
it.
the fat's what makes it tender because
Yeah.
the fat cooks off.
Yeah. So maybe I am messing it up.
It's
there.
like a ribeye. It has like fat
Yeah,
and
that-
lace in it, but
exactly.
it's not as much as like a Wagyu beef though.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like ribeyes. Like, they're very tender when the fat kind of burns off.
Yeah,
I'm a big filet guy.
Okay.
Filet
I'm
has
all
very
New York.
little fat, I believe.
I absolutely love a good New York strip. All day.
Yeah.
Strip has like fat on the outsides. More
Yes.
than
Yeah. So I can cut that. I can get away from the fat. I'm not gnawing on the fat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
not gnawing on the gristle.
Not the.
Gristle's
You know,
where it's at, boys.
one of my favorite Hank Hill or what? Oh crap! Why am I forgetting the
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill is when Hank's getting the steaks from the supermarket, the Low Mart, and it's all just
Mart?
yeah, and it's just garbage, and then he starts to get the organic stuff, and he's that whole episode was amazing, and he's like the aunt.
What are you talking about? Tomatoes don't have flavor.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we may have to say grace all over again.
Damn it, Bobby.
That's a show I did not like as a kid. And
Oh,
as
no.
As I became an adult, I was like, I really enjoyed it.
I hated it when it was The Simpsons, Hank Hill, Simpsons, and then like Family Guy. I would go Simpsons. I would come back. I would wait for Hank Hill to be over, and then and I would go back to then I would go back to The Simpsons.
I feel like that's really a cartoon made for adults. It's a cartoon, but it is definitely made for adults.
Did you know that they originally planned for like I think the 11th season to be the last season?
Yep.
And they closed down shop and everything. They cleared out their offices, sent everybody packing, and then they renewed them for a 12th season. So they had to bring everybody back. Like they cleared out everything.
And didn't they do in the 11th season? Didn't they do what's his face? They showed that he was actually a cop.
Yeah, like it wasn't the
yeah.
I think it was like the 12th season. The 12th season was supposed to be the last season, but they only picked up a half order.
Yeah.
So everybody went home. And then like like toward the middle of the season, like now we're gonna pick you up for the full year, and so everybody had to come scrambling back to finish out the last like 6 episodes because the last episode was supposed to be the one where they find out Boomhauer is Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
And then the actual last episode that they have now, or that is technically the last episode, I think is the one where they have Khan help Hank build like this grill that automatically flips the burgers for you and everything. Like he made like this big technologically advanced grill, and that was the last one. They find out that like Khan is on like manic, like he has like manic episodes. Like he has to take mood pills to keep him from going like super crazy into like deep depression.
That's wild.
Yeah. Mike, another one I love.
And now they're redoing it, or
I heard
rebooting it. Not rebooting, but like going starting it up again.
Do you know where the King of the Hill came from?
Beavis and Butthead.
Yes, it did.
They were characters in the movie.
Yes, in the movie. Yeah. I'm gonna kick your ass, boy.
Yeah. It was like a very rough version of Hank and Peggy Hill.
I didn't know that until I saw the movie again, and then I'm like, "Is that Hank Hill?"
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a good.
I don't remember the movie at all.
Really?
Not at all, hardly. Very little.
TP for your butthole?
Yeah. I am cornholio.
I need TP for my butthole.
Very little.
I used to hate Beavis and Butthead when I was a kid too. Like when they would do the music videos.
I'm still not a fan.
The crazy thing is, like, you go back.
The movie was good though.
If you ever go back and watch some of those old episodes, like some of the music videos that they play are just bangers that come out. Like you weren't interested as a kid. You just wanted to. But like if you go watch it, like they had Snoop Dogg with Gin and Juice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had like a bunch of like these like banger like music videos that they would play on Beavis and Butthead.
That's what it was. It was kind of like, or I'm asking because I really didn't watch it very much, but it was almost like a mystery science theater where it's like there was some stuff going on, and then they play.
Yeah, you would get like 7 minutes of an episode. Then they would go to like a music video, which was just random. But like you would get some like. You get like Metallica. I think like Korn ended up in like one of them.
Yeah, because they were on MTV, right?
Yes,
like,
that's probably that's
when they were.
And then they would finish the 7 minutes. Like they would do 2 15-minute episodes, but they would like break them up with music videos, and then you get the second half of that episode right after the music video. Yeah. But they wouldn't show the whole music video, and then they would go to commercial. You come back to a new episode. They'd stop halfway through it, play another music. Yeah. It's really.
You know, just kind of in that vein. I was watching Joe Rogan. Tony Hinchcliffe and Ari Shaffir on Ari Shaffir's podcast, and they were talking about how they were kind of ragging on California again, but they were talking about Kill Tony and how he is a huge stepping stone for young comics. He's had numerous comics come from there to go on to have huge careers, and a bunch of them have. And their first big time was
on.
Yeah.
Were they one of the people going up on the stage?
Yes.
Or were they...
on the stage. Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's told 3 or 4 people you're going to be huge in this business, and all of them have Netflix like specials right now. And he wasn't tuning his own. Joe was telling him that.
Yeah, that's wild because I've tried to watch a couple of those, and it's just so rough to watch.
I hate that podcast. I have no interest in it.
It's really hard because a lot of them just like rag on the guy, or girl, and then it's just like
I don't like that
to the point of like.
And I get why they do it, because it's to try to help them.
Yeah.
I do not. I watched one with Jim Gaffigan. No, was it Jim Gaffigan or somebody? And they were like, I can't be mean to this guy. Like he's just trying.
Yeah.
And
I saw the one I watched. The only one I really liked was Bill Burr was on it.
Oh yes.
And he was like, they would give this poor guy, the guy that went up, give him so much shit, and he goes. I don't understand. This guy's coming up here on the stage, giving his all. I thought he did a pretty good job, you know? And then they're like talking. And so he was busting the balls more of like the comedians on stage than the guy. So.
One thing I definitely wanted to go into, just talking about podcasts, is the latest trial that I'm watching. I was telling Chris, this is the best car ride home I've had in a long time. When I was telling Chris about this new trial I'm watching, Chris was speechless. Didn't say anything. He's just like...
I just stopped. Literally, he's like telling me about this stuff, like the stuff this guy did, and I'm just like...
It's insane.
I'm done with this. Like, you gotta stop talking to me because you're gonna kill... Like, I'm just sitting there, like, Pierce is like picking up all this stuff. He's gonna kill me one day.
No. So, this is insane. So, this is in Madison, Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. This kid he was about to graduate college, was working at American Life Insurance.
Okay.
Just got a new job at SpaceX.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Has a
So
girlfriend.
this is recent.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
just very recent. This was in July of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
No, it might have been 2021.
Okay.
The 4th of July weekend, this all happened. And he was supposedly a part of the Madison, Wisconsin scuba diving team,
Okay.
for the police department.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, really nice. Sounds like a great kid, right? This kid was alleged
Smart
to.
guy.
Sounds like a real winner, even though I know that what's coming here.
This kid-
Someone mom and dad would be proud of.
Very proud of.
Yep.
All-star child. This guy's going to make $1 million worth of
Hercules,
things.
Hercules.
Shoots and kills both his parents.
Oh, Jesus.
Dismembers their bodies.
Oh, my God.
Burns everything but their torsos in their home fireplace. So he takes his mom's head and puts it in the fireplace. Almost sets his house on fire. Because he doesn't understand that when you're burning, you can't burn ashes. You can't burn ashes like a human body in just one of those regular fire pits.
Oh, yeah,
You need
yeah.
1900 degrees
Yep.
to actually cremate a body.
Mm-hmm.
So this the person's fat is rendering down.
You would
and
think
there's-
you know that. He's going to work at SpaceX.
Yes. And so he tried to clean up. So you could
Hard the body.
Oh, and his neighbors were it smelled like a pork roast, like a pig roast for 3 days. It was
Wow, at
insane.
least it wasn't a bad smell.
Yeah, and but it was also the hottest month they've had on record. So they're like, why is there stuff coming out
Oh,
of the
wow.
chimney?
So he's lighting this fire.
In
Wow,
his house.
okay.
And he tried to because he realized it wasn't working, so he tried to reposition the fireplace to make it look like nothing ever happened. He left his mom's skull in the fire pit. So
Well,
yeah,
that's just lazy. That's just lazy. A whole human skull?
Well, it was hard.
Whoops!
Just the top.
Yeah. Just the top of the skull? Is that an ashtray? What is that? Oh, it's a human skull.
I
My
should be
bad.
laughing. This is so disgusting. But he almost set his house on fire. So he tried to put the fire out with water, and you take water and you put it on hot glass. You know what happens? It explodes.
On hot glass. Where's your hot glass?
Because you ever see those old school it's not like an old school fire pit place. It's like one of those ones where you put a couple logs and you put the glass up and you can watch it.
Oh,
so it doesn't
I see. Okay. It's just like the guard cover to. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So he.
Hold on. Just killed my family. Got to put up the guard in the fireplace. Don't want anything coming from this side.
So
want to keep the smoke and.
You could tell this flame
human
been
remains
insane,
on that side.
because you see the charred they're halfway up this brick chimney. So he throws a little water on to put it out. The glass explodes into his foot. So he's got 7 or 8 shards in his foot.
Oh my god!
This dude was a real genius. And then he takes his dad's torso to his girlfriend's parents' farm and just throws it in the woods. Everybody sees him do it. They're like, okay, this doesn't. Why is he going into the woods right now?
Yeah.
Then he takes his mom's torso, takes it to his secret hidden swimming spot that he has that he shows everybody. But his girlfriend was looking because his parents have been gone, so his girlfriend was starting to watch him on Snapchat. This is kind of suspicious. Screenshots where he's at in the middle of the woods, and the cops go right to the body. Legitimately right to the body.
Gosh.
They find out.
So I gotta turn that map feature off.
Or leave yourself in at home, jackass. So they go into this and they find out that this kid had failed out first year in college, never had a job on American Life Insurance, wasn't going to SpaceX.
That makes this is starting to track a lot of because I feel like there's a difference between book smart and street smart, but the mistakes and things that he is doing, it's you're gonna go work at SpaceX. You know how fire works in some manner. You know how glass. Okay, all right. This is making all right.
And he so this absolute idiot he was just working from home. He's like, Dad, my job's like a remote job. I don't go in the office. When COVID happened, his dad was at home all the time, so he had to get up at 6 a.m. and had to fake a job. Instead of just getting a job, he faked a job and his dad's like, hey, why don't you have any money? What's going on here? Your bank account has $0 in it. He's like, oh, American Life, they had me on hourly, and I was actually salary. So, they're gonna just give me one big check. And then like a few weeks later, Dad's like, hey, still haven't got any money. He's like, oh yeah, they sent me this big check, and then the bank thought it was fraud, so they sent it back. And his dad's like, oh okay.
Kid really doesn't worry about all this money that he should be getting right now.
He sends emails to his dad that are emails between him and himself. And his dad like is trying to think the best of his kid, but the email is like Jerry Smith at yahoo.com. And in the email, like the header, like the bottom portion, the title is like human like resource, but he spelled resource absolutely completely wrong.
Oh God.
Yeah. So how they found out, like how this all came to an end was his brother got type 1 diabetes, and his dad was like getting increasingly like, hey, let me talk to your counselors, like what's going on here.
Yeah.
So he felt depression.
How old was this kid?
23.
Okay.
So at 23, throws his life away. But his dad was getting real suspicious, like what is going on here? Mm-hmm. So he starts to look into things, and he realized his brother had type 1 diabetes, almost died. So the kid threw himself down the stairs to give himself a mild concussion, played it up as like he had brain hemorrhages, like he was dying. So he was trying to play it up as like he was like gonna die, so he didn't have to go down to SpaceX and like all this. His dad's like, I don't believe this. So they were going to this school where he was supposed to graduate from. Mm-hmm. His son gives him a number. He calls the number. He text messages his wife, like, that guy, the counselor really sounded like Chandler. That's the kid's name. Mm-hmm. Really sounded like Chandler. So he decided to do his own research, set up a date to meet with it, because the counselor's like, your kid doesn't go here anymore.
Yeah.
And he's like, shit. So he's like, all right, I'm going to take my kid, and we're going to go there. And the kid's like texting his girlfriend in the morning, like, my life is over. I had this all set up. I don't know. It's just plans are going to shit. And he's like, then like the next message is like, yeah, my parents are going to go away to their cabin for the weekend.
And then never come back.
Boom. And kills his dad, waits for his mom to come home, kills his mom. His girlfriend spent the whole weekend with him, so he had to put their parents' body in a like big ice chest because his girlfriend stayed with him the whole weekend. And then like the Monday, whenever it was like, hey, where are your parents at? Like,
should have just taken him up to the cabin and burned the cabin down.
It was insane.
Or just got a regular job.
The most crazy part is the kid has no remorse. Like he's an absolute psychopath. And you think about that, like some people are just absolutely insane. Like there's got to be something complete.
Dude, that's wild.
Isn't that like I cannot get over how at 23 years old, like is there no other thought than I got to kill my parents? Like maybe go to Florida and just see if you can restart your whole life or something.
All I know is that if you throw yourself down the stairs, Peter, that's going to be a telltale sign for me to get the hell away from you.
Speaking of psychopaths, Pat, how was your week? Or how was last weekend?
Another quality chiming by Pat Lynch here.
I'm not a psychopath.
I didn't say you were a psychopath. I just
the people, the S&P peers have said that you're a psychopath.
I pivoted.
Pat, you sound a little quiet. Are you not into the kid killing parents? That's another reason not to have children. Children are really, a lot of these kids
really vindictive.
In the 1 in a million chance he gives birth to a psychopath.
This is the second kid who's decided that killing his parents was worth more to him than actually getting a job.
I mean, I'm sure Peter's kid would definitely kill him for sure.
I mean, I want to kill Peter.
Let's be fair. As a parent,
I would know though. I see the symptoms coming, bro.
You don't.
I see it coming, baby.
You wouldn't see me coming because I come at night when you're sleeping. You can't even hear.
You couldn't even hear like ragdoll thing. I don't know what it's for. He's like getting ready to throw himself down the stairs.
You can't even hear Pepsi lean across the thing, so you turn his TV on and put on his pornos in the room.
Oh my God.
I saw his interview with the police, and then I went and looked up his case, and I was like, this is insane. And his trial's live right now. It's like it's going through the court system. And the other thing is the defense is they're pleading that it wasn't him, and all the witnesses like the defense bring up, they have not asked one question because they can't dispute anything.
Yeah,
this is the most ridiculous. Try to get out of this.
And defense, you have any questions? No, we're good over here. No, we're good.
That's what you keep saying.
He's just making on the appeal. That's all he's doing here.
He's like, no, we're good. Like, nope. Is a witness?
You have a debt to rights. Yeah, there's not.
You gotta feel for this poor defense lady. She's like, her opening statement was like, well,
he didn't do it. It wasn't him. You got it wrong.
Yeah.
When
they gotta prove it.
To quote Shaggy, it wasn't him.
Who's the kid that went to like Kenosha and shot those people?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, when the one like surviving person that attacked Kyle Rittenhouse was like, yeah, I pulled up my gun, and then he pulled up his gun, and then shot me. Like,
Oh yeah, the face palm.
The prosecutor or prosecutors, I mean, their hand went so hard to their forehead.
Son of
It
a...
was just like, oh my god, this is the one guy that was gonna like do
Could've
something,
been, yeah.
and he just wrecked the entire case. We got nothing.
Don't you mean that he pulled his gun first up?
Yeah.
We're like that last part stricken from the records.
Yeah, but I mean, it was right. Like,
I think you're
unfortunately-
misremembering how the situation went down.
Yeah,
sir.
like with that, it's like he shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yes.
But
He had the right to defend
legally,
himself.
he
Yeah.
was defending himself in all those situations. So it's like, all right, the dude's a piece of shit. Shouldn't have been there.
Ooh.
Shouldn't.
I'm sorry, not to cut you off, Joe.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying Frey Branch
Yes.
Is that 9?
number 8,
Oh, number 8.
and
I
we're
have
actually
number 9.
on podcast S&P Twitter. Check it out. We are friends with Frey Ranch.
Because you know.
Those were big
something
shots
about-
like that.
Oh, that's good.
Listen, we know people.
It's a little
all
hot.
We
I
know
appreciate you guys
people.
letting me. I literally since I started that trial, I could not wait to tell you guys that story.
Oh, I'm gonna get number 10. This is a product of Ireland, my homeland.
Homeland. Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
that real psychopath Peter McGraw telling me that on the ride home.
Oh, Chris
You
was
could
like,
just rock
me to
my
sleep tonight.
ass to sleep that night.
no, yeah, please. Number 10, Joe, is Lima Vidi, Irish whiskey.
You know I have the book that you
Can I
can
see
just
it?
look at it.
Feel free, Chris. Tell me.
We have a booklet?
Oh, we got the booklet.
I
too.
brought the
my
booklet
God.
because
This
I
is a
wasn't
good
sure
guy.
if you'd
It's
be
a
able to pick up the
Is there-
pictures.
Is there a mirror in front of them?
It is a shame I can't read.
It's space, bro.
Yeah.
Space. Okay. Space.
Like your ass is out of this world.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I needed that.
Hey, there's a,
Now
go-
back to the podcast. I needed the compliment.
there's a QR code.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause I think it sends you to like a little video.
And
They
that's
used to
the
do. They
motto.
did virtual tastings for each like drink.
That's
Ooh,
interesting.
baby.
Like you would be tasting
All
what
right,
someone
Yeah,
else doing
yeah,
at the same
exactly.
So just to go through this, the bottle actually looks kind of cool. I like that look of that bottle.
Yeah, that's a really cool bottle.
It's supposed to have vanilla. I guess these are the scents or the tastes. I forget what those are. When they put the things on there,
Taste.
I think
That-
there's
that's
like
taste.
taste.
Like, so one of the
You're supposed
tastes
to get hints. Love those.
is toasted vanilla, dried fruit, warm. Do you guys say caramel or caramel?
I say caramel.
Caramel.
I think I say caramel. I'm not gonna lie.
I read it like caramel, but I like caramel. It's just easier. And almonds. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna
Give us
try
a
this.
taste, Joseph.
Ooh, this smells very
The
smoky.
Joe C. Taste of the week.
Joe, you've been on fire. Your pick last week on Sunday, even though I picked it for you, I'm fire.
What did you pick?
Kansas City, baby.
yeah.
Baby.
That was a real hard
stretch.
choice.
Oh, okay, because I pick it. It's not a stretch, huh?
Joe would have picked
You were looking you were looking real rough there in the second quarter until.
I'll be
You
honest.
know I was gonna make a joke, but I want to be friends with you, so I was.
I don't want to be friends with you.
I'm
anymore.
leaving that alone. All right.
I have
Cheers,
the.
cheers, Joe.
Cheers.
I have
Cheers
the
to
whis-
kids not killing us.
I have the
Yep.
whistle pig.
Okay.
It's got spicy, cinnamon, vanilla, tangerine, cardamom, a little bit of leather,
Leather. Ooh,
something
leather.
something that
Oh, wait,
says
gotcha.
zesty
Huh?
and cocoa.
Try mine.
Great,
I
man.
think you'll seriously. Well, I mean, I know it's got an ice cube in it, but I think you would like
Here's
this, Chris.
here's
I'll
yours.
take a little sip,
Yeah.
sip.
I don't think you will.
7.
It's
Seven.
very smoky, but that's why I think
You
Chris
get
will like it.
Omaha.
Oh yeah, keep that. You
Yeah.
can keep that. You can
This is a little bit of a.
I
You
knew
can
Peter
shove
wasn't gonna
that.
like it, but I feel like
send it back to Ireland, Joseph. I'm putting you on that boat with it.
you on the boat with it.
yeah, that's good.
I knew Chris would like this.
No,
I like those. Malt.
I don't like the ones that put chest in your hair.
Chest on your hair,
Yep.
just a whole
yeah.
body of hair.
Yeah.
Finally got a chest to put it on.
Come on, Pat, get in here. You didn't read,
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't drink.
I'm gonna try
What are
mine.
you doing?
I got the whistle.
What are
pig,
you drinking,
6
Pat?
year.
You're drinking Omar. All right,
Mm.
Pat. You're gonna taste a little
So
sherry.
this is one we can like buy regularly.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really like sherry very much, so I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I don't think. But
You got a little orange zest. That sounds great. And you got mandarin.
That's
you got
interesting
oak,
because that's a major,
dark chocolate, a little
That's like a major
cinnamon,
company.
and I like
I
the
didn't
bottle.
know they did that.
Yeah, so I got whistle pig.
What do you think, Pat?
it's okay. I think it's not great. It's not.
You know, Pat, you really bring a lot to this podcast.
Solid
I want to appreciate
quality chiming by Pat Lynch again.
Hey Pat, how you doing? Good. Hey
Oh.
Pat, what's the weather? Rain.
I could have said that Peter's not gonna like it. I guess
Oh,
You want-
sweet.
you wanna try some of the
Sweet
whistle pig?
Jesus. Ooh, that hurt my lips.
Is you know,
This
that's
is,
the
this is really on the
Is
Scotch
this a
egg.
kick in the mouth?
That's a real Scotch chase. That's Whistle Pig, so that's gonna be a little bit hotter because it's a rye.
Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry.
Wow.
That's got the real Scotch to it.
That is probably what the people smelt when they were burning the bodies. I mean, that is like pure, smoky, charred.
You know,
That's all that
you know
is.
what's the best about that kid too?
It's Taiwanese, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's like some genocide there. Who knows?
Huh. Wow.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Taking it real dark.
A real solid quality chime in there by Pat Lynch again.
So what was crazy is that kid, that the 23-year-old, lived on a block with 5 retired police detectives. So they were all like, "This does not seem right." Like the smell, this kid. They were like recording this kid. Like, yeah, it was not good.
So do you want to talk about last weekend?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Recap last weekend?
Hell yeah.
For both of us, because we have
No idea.
two of us did one thing, 2 of us did another.
Joseph and I headed up to Petoskey, Michigan. If you're in the Midwest and you're looking for a great ski spot, there's no better skiing. I don't think in the Midwest. Honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is. I actually looked it up as we were going up there. I pulled it up on my phone. I was like, what are the top places in the Midwest? And Boyne was actually number 1, which kind of surprised me because I love Nub's Knob.
Yeah.
By and far more than
The
any
longer
other
runs.
Yeah.
I think why Boyne might be a little better, and I'm wondering which one it is. Is it the first one or the second
I'm
one?
assuming they take both into consideration, and because they have 2 mountains.
Yes.
That's my thing.
The first one has steeper, harder black diamonds,
Yeah.
but they're smaller runs.
Yeah.
Where Knob's Knob has longer runs, but they're not as difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, Pat. That is really tough.
It was a good call to only do. You only did half, right?
No,
you did the whole
We
thing.
did the whole fucking.
Oh. Okay. Good luck with that, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, Peter was a real
say
real
something.
champ and poured it in for him.
I help.
I believe I said I would like half of it, and then he goes, "Oh, what?" And then he pours the whole thing.
Yeah, my bad. That's on
I'm
me.
sorry, Pat. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, that's
Can you
on
repeat
me.
that?
That's on me.
As he's pouring it, say that again. Oh, too late. Sorry.
I don't like that one at all. God bless America.
That one's got the real Scotch taste to it.
I
Like,
think that
Joe's
was
the lighter version.
That was the farthest out we stayed at a place.
Oh yeah, because we
Like,
we
not
usually,
to say it was out of the way, but it was like past everything we've ever gone past
Yes.
before.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
We were in Harbor Springs, which is not far. It's only like 10 minutes away.
So we'll
but-
give you our rundown. So Friday night was we get out there early.
What time did you get out there? Because you left hella early.
Yeah, we got there at
Yeah.
11:30.
I mean, you left later than I thought you were going to leave.
I
but you
was
still
stupid
left.
and had a gallon of water, and I had to pee every hour on the hour.
Yeah, we left at 4 a.m.
Yep,
Or
4:30.
4:30.
4:30. Yeah, because he was still at home at about 4.
Yeah.
Because I woke
Yeah.
up to give him some things.
I
Yeah.
woke up at 3:45, not understanding the time, and I was like, well, I'm already up. I can't really go back to sleep for like 15 minutes. I'll do the dishes. And then just made sure that Brian would wake up. But apparently Brian locked the door, so even if he did, I wouldn't be able to get in unless I kicked it in or something.
That's
He
weird.
didn't realize he locked it.
Oh, okay.
until-
That's
Yeah.
kind of awkward. I was gonna say, what's it doing that? But
yeah.
Good at Mission
yeah.
Impossible did and like crawl
Well, I mean, there's like a little pin.
Gone up to a roof,
To,
gone up to
Yeah.
a roof, dropped in through the window, kicked your window in.
so Friday night
You just
we
walk outside and got a ladder, and then the easier option is
I'd
go to the rooftop.
rather Mission Impossible.
got a mission.
yeah,
Impossible,
you gotta
for
have
sure.
some fun with it.
So Friday night we ski all day. We're drinking, skiing, fun times.
Yeah, I know you texted me a picture or something. You can't remember it.
Nope, still don't know. No idea.
Wait, what did what?
He texted me a picture of a brick wall. It's like, that's not good. I'm like, what is this? He's like, oh, that was 3 years ago when we were at Addison. I'm like, no, I got that part. You
Oh.
sent me another picture. He's like, I don't remember. I'm too drunk. What? What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Now I do remember that because it was where we went to. It wasn't for dinner, but we went to the tap room, like the 30 taps or whatever. Tap 30, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. It's what is it? Not Benchmark. It's what's it? It's
Oh, a poorhouse. It's part of the
Poorhouse.
poorhouse thing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, the brick was deteriorating. Like you could see all the way through to the floor.
Oh,
Like,
good. Oh, okay.
So-
You
yes.
couldn't make it out from your video. I'm like, what is he sending?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
it
like
was-
a brick wall.
It was insane. Like
Oh,
they needed to do
wow.
a little. They needed to do a little bit of work
Okay.
in there. We were looking at it like you could lose a glass, just drop a glass.
What was the concert venue right off the blue line that you could like piss through?
Congress.
The Congress.
That's
Or
what
no,
I'm
you could.
thinking
Yeah, you
of.
could piss through it. You could see through while pissing.
Yeah.
No, but you could like that's what people like. You could like it literally from the bathroom right to the dance floor. You could be right on people. Nice. Like, golden showers all day. But no, so we go.
I'll make it rain. Very different thing.
We went to.
That'd have been a great. That would be a great song to be like in the bathroom. You're peeing, and that song comes out. I make it rain. You just pee all over everybody.
Oh God,
brother, that's not good.
There's like warm liquid coming down from the ceiling, guys.
How'd you get that champagne so warm?
There's no champagne shower tonight.
Nope. It's not coming from the region, baby.
So we had dinner and dinner was. One thing we saw, one thing we saw the whole weekend.
Can I just say,
terrible service.
Pat, Peter got so fucked on
all
his
food
meals.
wise. It was terrible.
Every single one.
Peter told me about a couple of them.
First night, I had an amazing burger.
Yes.
He was like, "I'm going healthy." He got some chicken, and it was
supposed
like,
to be a blackened chicken breast sandwich.
Yep, and he just got like chicken. It was
chicken crumble. I was like, what?
I'll be 100%
also,
honest.
they were not allowing side salads instead of chips.
I think a lot of our service had to do with the fact that like Frank and John are just like complaining assholes and talk shit right in front of the server.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Frank?
Yeah,
I can see
Frank. The waitress comes in and he goes, "Do you think she's spitting this?" As she's like right there,
yeah.
And Frank just didn't see her. I'm like, well, if she didn't before, she's gonna spit in whatever after because you're just being a piece of shit.
Yeah, not great. And then John was real dick when we were on Saturday night. Where
he looked like he was not very happy when you put him on Snapchat with us.
To be honest, John's always a dick. But go on.
he was not. It was not good there.
The one guy that makes me look good.
Yeah, no, it's true.
That is 100. Yeah. You would have come out looking like Mother Teresa. Yeah.
So
nothing will beat Joe in Snapchat form, just dancing his life away.
On
Saturday night. No, just dancing by himself. Saturday night.
A runaway.
Yeah.
I love dancing.
Breaking all the ladies' hearts in Michigan.
Yeah, he was. You saw like 3 or 4 ladies.
Oh my God, I have the best.
Yeah, 3 or 4 ladies just googly eyeing him, and he's dancing by himself.
So that had to be a Snapchat from like years ago, because that.
The one like this.
Yeah, that had to be.
That's great. I think I might have said that.
Oh, he had the goatee thing.
Oh, this was okay.
Yeah, but literally last Saturday, you were dancing by yourself. You were in the zone.
I wasn't paying attention to anyone else.
So Friday night we went eating dinner was terrible, but then we go to.
I had an amazing burger.
We went to the tap room. Thanks, Joe. We went to the tap room.
Really fucked yourself by not getting the burger.
Here's the thing. I was trying to keep it pretty solidly low key because we had to get up early on Saturday.
Yeah, so much for being low key because you kept texting me and Pat like 11.
That was Sunday. You have to get it. That was Saturday. They said this was Friday night run, right?
Yeah, Friday.
Friday night. Yeah.
I thought you were on the text message train there for a little bit too. Who the fuck was on the text message train?
Okay,
I don't know. Anyway,
but so we went and then we went to Mitchell's Pub, and this is like the old school like you get. And me and Joe wanted to have a shot. And they give you a triple.
Oh, they give you like a full size. It's almost like these whiskey glasses.
Full
it's like
glass.
A small version of that, but it is like a.
We had to debate
like
what we wanted to do.
Triple or quadruple shot.
Like how many like what actual shot you do?
Was rum chata not on the menu?
No, it was
not available on the bar.
Yeah.
Not available.
We went with
shot. Huh?
So we'll give you 2 guesses. We'll give you 1 guess each. What do you think we went with for the triple shot?
A bomb is an option or no?
I guess a bomb's an option.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't get a bomb because they didn't think about that.
They didn't think about that till now.
Damn it! I could have gotten a Jaeger bomb.
Oh, I'm so glad it wasn't that.
Could have got an O-bomb.
Could have gotten an O-bomb.
Could have gotten an O-bomb.
I was thinking maybe Fireball.
would have been nice.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Fireball, but I don't think Fireball is an option there. So I'm going to go with possibly J-Mo.
Okay.
It's going to be some type of whiskey, I think.
Tito's. I'm going to go with Tito's.
No, we went Soco Lime.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a real solid one. Yeah,
it was good.
Pat, you were on the text message chain last Friday where you were saying the Bulls are not ready for prime time at like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, yeah. I probably just ignored everything after that.
And then, so we kind of kept it. It was a really fun
One
night.
text in 11 saying that Jim Caldwell was the Bears' first choice.
This is the point. I'm still against that choice.
I appreciate that. Saturday, we get up early.
Wait.
Oh, wait, we can't forget about Friday.
I have a great story.
For Friday night?
Oh,
Yeah.
This is pretty ridiculous.
It is just like this just paints a picture. Before I go into this, it just paints a picture of how experienced Peter is with the bar scene.
Oh, nice.
It is truly. It was a pleasure to watch this. It's a short story, but
So you're gonna drag it out.
Peter's. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Time.
I'll do my best.
Give it a good details.
So Peter goes up to the bar. There's 2 empty seats. Peter goes up to the bar, sits down in a chair, orders from the bartender.
I'm getting our shots. Our shots.
So-called limes.
Yep.
For everybody or just for you and Joe?
Me and him, and then we got our DD a Patron shot or a tequila shot.
Yeah,
it's not smart. Not.
Your DD got a Patron shot.
Yep.
To be fair,
a triple shot of Patron.
Yep.
To be fair, he was not drinking much at all that night.
This is the only time.
He really, yeah. So
he's got diabetes, can't really do a lot.
Yep.
Oh, so Franklin.
Yeah. The constant DD on that trip. So, Peter's at the bar. John comes up next to him. Doesn't sit in the seat, but just stands behind it. It's a tall, bar seat, right?
Good
so
bar stool.
He's standing there talking, and this blonde-haired lady comes in. Very much, I don't know how to describe her. She's a townie, but like the cat's meow of the townies. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like not a
top of the line,
like
for
a Chicago,
top of the line for the Uber.
Yeah, like a Petoskey 8, like a Chicago 3.
Nice.
So she comes in.
Gotta be fair.
Pleasant lady.
Dear bar.
Absolute delight.
Super pleasant.
So Chris 5.
Yeah.
All right.
So Chris is like,
I love the conversion rates here. We know where we're standing. So
scales of.
So this lady comes in and you could tell she's on the prowl. She's looking.
Oh, she's ready.
She's scanning the bar.
She's like
looking towards the back where everybody's sitting.
She's like big Detroit City 10, and there's Peter.
Oh yeah. Well.
She's looking for a Detroit 10, and she found Peter.
Peter's not standing at this point, so she doesn't see the towering figure that Peter is, right?
Oh, so she's not aware of the Detroit 10
She just kind of looks at the bar, looks at the options. Peter's up there. Of course, he's a good-looking gentleman, so of course she's interested. John sees this immediately. John goes, "Oh, would you like this seat?" Right next to Peter. Nice. He pulls back. Gives it. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Pleasantries are done with John. She's over John. Now she's looking at big old
tall glass of drink over here.
Oh yeah, baby.
The Detroit 10 over
She
here.
Goes, I know Petoskey's famous for their mountains, but I'm gonna climb a different one tonight, baby.
That Detroit 10. I'm about to climb it.
Oh, baby. And Peter handled this with a level of precision that was like unheard of. So he could see her out of it. Never
Fully makes eye contact, but knows she's there.
I'm not looking.
Focusing on the bartender, focusing on the drinks. Now it's time to turn around, okay? And he's got no room on his right side. This woman's sitting on his left. So what does he do? Stands up and just kind of looks at the ceiling as he goes past this woman because she is staring. I mean, she could drill
a hole
into his temple with how hard she's staring at Peter. And Peter, like a fucking pro.
Without missing a beat, turns around and
picks up these drinks. He's got a flurry
and his Andre the Giant style hands.
It is impressive. He's able to pick up all these drinks that he ordered, and then on top of that, turns towards the lady, looks at the ceiling, and slowly turns around, puts the shots down, and never makes eye contact with that woman. That poor woman was longing.
Cried herself to sleep. Because she could not climb that Detroit 10.
So I'm not even kidding you. I'm sitting there, and the crazy senses are going off. Like it's hit me like beams of light are hitting me. I'm like, oh no.
Peter's like, oh no, she's gonna take me home. And it's gonna be ow, ow, ow. Let's turn, ow, ow.
I'm in my head. I'm like, oh no. This is not. You can't look left.
I mean, it's so funny because it's.
Peter looks to the right. He's like, fuck, I gotta go left.
It's such.
Yes, I'm literally planning
Peter's
my route. I'm like,
Peter's
like, good.
Peter's like, there's sexy Pepsi to the right. There's crazy to the left. I'm fucking screwed.
Oh, it was insane.
It was impressive.
And then but she and then we're all sitting up against the bar. Like there's like a spot.
There's
like,
a bar, and then
there's like a countertop where you can just have drinks and everybody can chill.
Yep.
And we're all watching her. She's talking up the world. Like she's trying to mingle.
Looking
and just keeps looking back at the Detroit 10 back there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I do a little shimmy and shake because I'm like, oh, this is a good night. This is a good night.
Like the Detroit
she's like, you want to dance? And I was just like, oh, we gotta go, boys.
No, I have a slip disc. I was just trying to.
I just pulled my hammy.
She's like, we're going to do karaoke tonight. You guys coming? And we're like, yeah, we'll meet you out there. I'm like, Frank, let's go. We get in the car, we turn on That's the Model, and we had the time of our lives. Friday night was a blast.
So if you guys could wrap up that Saturday in about 5 minutes,
Yes.
so we can
there was nothing nearly as great as that.
Oh, Saturday was a blast, I thought too. So Saturday we went for dinner.
Oh my God, there's another story. Oh, there's another great story.
So Saturday we go, we dinner. We tried to find a cocktail bar, that didn't work out. Then we went to.
We ended up going to the place that's the vodka
Gypsy
joint.
Vodka.
Yeah,
had a DJ, and these DJs these DJs.
They had dueling DJs, huh?
No, they had two DJs.
kinda.
Yeah, and
Balance dream right there.
Well, here's the thing.
anytime they would hit a song that was like just banger. It would be like,
was
everybody
like
would be
6
like,
seconds.
oh! And then they would be like, not
It was
today!
Honest to God, it would be like if the DJ was just TikTok. It was playing like 30 to 45 seconds of good music, and then they'd switch.
they played the business and then they switched to
but the great thing about this
Gregorian
is,
chant.
yes,
this guy is playing whatever music he is, and there's this guy who is basically Elf on a Shelf. He's got these bright red pants on and a white button-up shirt. He's jamming out. He's rocking the dance floor.
Sweating like a mother.
And 20 minutes into it, because Brian left his card at the restaurant, so they had to leave. He had to come back, and while we're doing this guy's jamming out, having the time of his life, and all of a sudden, 10 minutes later, he's the fucking DJ of the bar, and now he's behind the DJ booth, and he's putting songs on.
We're hoping, we're just praying, just stick with a good song.
Sounds like people go out at a high school party.
Oh, yeah.
Or at that one party.
Oh, yeah, it was great. So we, the best part is, so we had no idea this was actually, it was a vodka distillery. This was a really fun bar. We had no idea. So I go up there, I'm like, hey, because we're all kind of feeling it. We're tired. We've had a long day skiing. We're all full as all could be. Also, me and Joe got burgers at the restaurant we went to. Garbage.
It was so bad I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
And just
It was so bad I didn't. It made me sad.
Joe cries when he doesn't finish his meal at a
It
restaurant.
was.
It was a tear.
It was.
An angel loses
was
its wings
sad.
when Joe doesn't finish his food.
I really was sad.
So I go up to the counter and I'm like, yo, let me get 2 Tito's and Sprite. Let me get Coors Light.
We don't have Tito's.
A Coors Light and a what tequila you got?
Probably like you got none of that.
He looked at me. He's like, I'm gonna get you the best vodka you've ever had. And I was like, oh, so Tito's? He's like, no, we distill Gypsy Vodka. Look around. And I was like, okay, but so you don't have Tito's?
Didn't
and
realize,
this dude was
yeah.
getting mad. He was getting
He was like, I
so-
just want the Tito's.
I don't want the gypsy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Tito's. T-I-T-O, little apostrophe thingy, and an S.
Am I speaking a different language? I said
He was
Tito's.
so mad.
It was so funny.
But the best part was
I'm pissed
they gave
my
us the good
pants,
Sprite. He knew Sprite
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Me and him, I love that Sprite.
Thank God somebody knows what Sprite
And to
is.
be fair, vodka wasn't.
Oh, no, it was
bad.
great. It was really good. I would have
Coors Light.
No, but there was no beer.
There was no beer.
It was all cocktails.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
have been a fucking
Yeah.
shit show for me.
And then I went up to order, not knowing any of this. And
Oh,
I'm
it's
like,
great. I didn't tell anybody about this.
Can I get it? Yeah.
Just like T-I...
Tito's. I speak a different language
What
over
is
here.
so great is you put the order in and they just stare at you.
Yes.
Like I put the order in and it was a one. She just stared at me and I was like, I'm missing something. What's going on here? She goes,
You know Pierce in the back just standing there laughing.
Peter's over my left shoulder the whole time. He's standing right next to me. He's waiting for me to do it.
This is
So good.
You know it.
So then we go from there. We had a ball there. We go from there to, we go from there to the Cigar Lounge. And
Oh yeah.
before that, there was these.
Nice. Cigar Lounge.
So we go there, and Franklin. So we were just gonna go there because we thought, let's just check it out. We've never been
Yeah.
there. Franklin gets into the whole cigar thing, so we're all kind of standing around, everybody's ready to go.
No joke. Brian and I both go, verbally out loud to the group.
Yeah.
It's the only time I think I've really done this where I was like, how soon till we can leave this place?
I don't know, I've seen you yell pretty hard about not going to a bar before, Joe.
But not in the bar.
Not in the bar.
Yeah. Which was understandable, and the guys understood it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It
I
was
think
just
everybody's done it at least once in this group, but it's not like
it was just like coming from that bar to this place. It really was a cigar lounge, so it's like a complete.
Women smoking the biggest stogies I've ever seen in my entire life.
The number of women that were in here and the stogies that they
cool.
were.
Listen, I'm totally in for that, but I'm just saying, I've never
I've never seen this many women into cigars.
Winston Churchill thick
I'm not
cigars.
gonna lie. I thought about a cigar lounge for mine, but I was like, I don't really want that taste the whole entire night.
Well, that's the thing too.
At least for my birthday, that's what I was thinking.
As soon as you walk in here, it is I mean, it's a wall.
Oh yeah,
Right in your face.
I've literally gone in cigar shops and like you literally smell it. Like,
It would be a good place to start. I wouldn't lie. Like it'd be a great place to start, but to go from like a high energy place like that to this and chill, and then
It wasn't
what
right.
we planned
But
on
also,
doing
Franklin
after.
wasn't drinking, so this is like a
Yes.
highlight.
Oh, he was
right?
having a great time.
They had like a huge, not
Humidifier.
refrigerator, but like
Humidifier.
yeah,
Humidor, I think.
Humidor. I'm sorry, yeah.
yeah, and it's this enormous thing, and he was in there, and so we had a drink, but as soon as that
So
round
then we
was
went from
done,
there
we
to
were
back
out.
to Mitchell's, which is the original bar from that night, and we're like, we got there. There's everybody from Gypsy,
Detroit 3 is still like, he's back, baby!
everybody from
the
Gypsy Bar,
Detroit 10.
Whatever.
everybody from the
Chicago 3,
Gypsy.
Detroit 10 is back.
Well, Peter's a Detroit 10, and that girl was a Chicago 3.
Whatever. The numbers aren't working out. Peter was coming in, and she's thrilled. That's the point of my joke, right?
She was not there, thankfully.
Yeah, thank God. So
she's
everybody
not
from
looking for
Gypsy
you at
Bar is
Cigar
there.
Lounge.
Everybody was there. We're like, okay, let's just book this. We'll go to the casino. And the casino has not been we were told actually at that bar, the casino went back to being a club. It was tried a sports book, didn't work out. So the club came back.
Yep.
So we go there. Actually, a band called Scarcasm is
Nice.
ripping out the tunes.
I mean, these guys look like they come out of Metalocalypse.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
It's only three
Nice.
guys. It's only three guys, but the long hair. They look like one guy looks like he came out of like.
Are they old guys or young guys?
No, they're
Middle-aged.
younger.
No, yeah, probably early 20s.
like
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 20s, 30s, somewhere
So our
around there.
age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
This is not like a 50-year-old dude with a long hair
No, but
trying
one,
to capture the youth.
one looks
Oh, no. But everybody
No.
around them was definitely that.
Oh, yes. One guy, long, thin blonde hair, looked like total 80s, like
Yes.
glam band.
Yeah.
Another dude looked like the guy from Metalocalypse with the long
Yeah.
black hair.
Yeah, know
just
exactly
a big,
what the-
thicker dude. And then the third guy was just the least,
Yeah.
character. He was just a
And of
normal
course they
fella.
went from their like the songs that we wanted to hear. Yeah. The songs that we wanted to hear.
Yep.
Like, cause they were hitting all the sing-alongs. Then they wanted to, like, they saw everybody.
Great
was like,
And then we go into their own jams.
Yes.
Like, nobody wants that shit.
But so the last song, like, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I look at Brian. I'm like, let's go get it, because it was two.
Let's go get the slinger.
No, two other women are on the dance floor. I'm like, Brian, let's get this dance floor going. So we jump on there, and we're going. I'm not even kidding you. All the other women,
Everybody comes back
and then we're
out.
all on the dance floor. And like for the last song, we're mosh pitting it. It was awesome.
Those Chicago 2s were trying to climb those Detroit 10s.
Those are maybe once, maybe. But
I was trying to be nice.
yeah, definitely. No, it was honestly that night was a blast. I can't wait for when we do the big group next year. Chris, we got the Gypsy Lounge, we got the
I'm
casino.
not going to the Gypsy Lounge.
We're gonna have
That
a great
just sounds
time.
like a bad time for
Yeah,
me.
but Joe, finish it off with the crazy story of the car
Okay.
ride.
Oh, the car.
No,
like,
is that what you're thinking, or what are you
I'm
thinking?
thinking about like leaving the casino.
Oh yeah, when the
Yes,
that's what I was
okay.
thinking.
All right, so a person in the group was on Tinder while we were there. Neither one of us, not Brian Hamilton.
Brian Hamilton.
Yeah.
Brian Hamilton.
No, definitely not Brian Hamilton. But doing his thing.
Grecia has Brian's phone ghosted. She
Met-
knows when
yeah,
he
I know,
downloads.
Met-
She knows when he downloads any app that are not
I know
approved.
why I can say Brian Hamilton because I know Grecius and listen to this goddamn
Yeah.
podcast.
But so, he's doing his thing throughout the whole weekend, and he goes, "Hey, we're going to this casino. The girl that I've been talking to is going to be there."
Terrific.
So the whole night goes through. He kind of does his own thing. He goes up to the girl, talks to her, whatever. End of the night comes around. He's over by us now. And we're kind of asking, like, hey, what happened with this girl? Like, what's going on? He goes, oh, I'm playing, like, hard to get. Like, she's going to come over here. She's going to come to me.
What a dumbass.
And we're like, exactly. That's kind of how we were. No joke.
What is
like,
John on the scale of Detroit 1 to 10? What is a John Leyva?
Allow.
He used to be like an 8, but now he's probably like a 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's.
Hey now. Chris McGraw with Leno. I know.
So this
Listen,
lady,
I'm a Detroit 1, so I don't give a fuck.
So-
I'll call him like I see him.
he says that, and I swear to God, it was like magic. This lady comes over.
Oh, get the fuck
Comes
out!
right over, and she's like, hey, what's going on? Where are we going?
Jonathan knows better than I do.
The casino's closing at 2, so we all have to leave, right? So everybody's like, hey, you gotta go.
Got
So
another escort out.
Yep. So we all go to the.
Oh, you got an escort out
Just
again.
'cause with the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I played that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like you guys.
Yeah.
are getting the
You tried to get him some coffee and they kicked you out
guys
again.
are, no,
I'm
not,
pissed we
not,
didn't steal
not-
the coffee.
He didn't. Yeah. So we're all kind of standing by the bathroom, and this girl disappears. All of a sudden, this girl comes up and goes, "Hey, my name's," I don't know what her name was, like Heather.
I have no idea.
I'm just gonna call her Heather.
Zero idea.
Hey, my name's Heather. I'm gonna fuck your friend tonight.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, cool. I hope you have fun with that. I just think about how fucking tight our Airbnb is, and I was like,
yes.
I'm just gonna hear this the rest of the night. Like, that's what I'm gonna hear. So I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, and she just runs down the line. She does that to every person. Hi, what's your name? Blank. I'm Heather. I'm gonna fuck your friend tonight. And I was just like, wow, this is unreal. Like, this is. So, anyways, we get.
Sounds like a classy lady. I like this girl.
Oh, class act.
Absolutely.
Class act.
Absolutely. Nice leather pants.
Yep. Definitely a Chicago -5.
so
we're not talking about the temperature either.
So we get to the car, and you know, Franklin's driving. He's the DJ.
She hops in.
We
got the motto on.
Yep.
It's the motto.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We're all getting a little groove on, a little dance.
And her friend, her name is Jasmine. That's the only name I remember.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Mount Hamilton.
Well, she said she was married, and then we're like, okay, her friend's like standing outside. You could hear her kind of yelling, and her friend's like, hey, bring her with. So I go outside the car. I go to her and I go, hey, Jasmine, your friend Heather's saying she wants you to come with, or if you don't, she's gonna go. She just wants you to know. And Jasmine's like, oh, I'm talking to my boyfriend. So now it's not her husband, it's her boyfriend. And I'm like, okay, well, we're at the car, so if you just want to come over, you know, let her know. You know, let's get this whole
Mount Joe Canelli will show you what's up.
Let's get this whole shebang going. So she comes up, and she's like, no, I don't even know who it was. My cousin, brother, probably both
at that point.
At this point, is coming, and so is this other guy. And so all of a sudden, this fucking Ford F-150 Raptor version just comes pulling up right next to our car, and
he's like, the
door, no,
oh, SWAT team style.
The door opens, pulls the lady out of the car. Now Franklin drives a Dodge Durango,
yes,
which is an SUV, a little higher up. I mean, she falls like 3 feet out of this fucking car onto her hands and knees.
This is the girl that
wanted to go home with John.
That wanted to go home with John. Jasmine never entered the car. I came in through the trunk. There was no way of getting in here. So
Joe's a backdoor kind of guy.
Yeah. So
always. That joke was made multiple times, by the way.
So pulls this lady out. Pants come down from her her butt down to like the bottom.
None of
her
us
cheeks.
guys with girlfriends looked, of course. Not at all.
Nope. Didn't see the red thong that she was wearing at all.
Nice.
Nice. So and then they pull her away, right? So we're like, all right, that's it. We're about to go. This short. Pat, I don't mean this in a bad way, a derogatory way, but it's the only way I can say it. This Pat Lynch-looking boy from Farmtown, like flannel shirt, like trucker hat comes up,
knocks on,
chest down, barrel chest.
I don't do any of those things.
Knocks on the window.
But he looks like you.
Pulls, comes out with his chest, 5 foot nothing, knocks on the window.
Who's John?
Now, lady's gone, so no one's there. So I reach over the seat. I just I put the window down. He goes, we're missing one. And we go, not in this car. And he looks around and he's like,
and then I scream out, but you can take one if you want.
Yeah. and
that was the night.
That was the end of that. Yeah, we made our way back. And
wow, that's pretty wild.
So Leyva struck out on Twinder is the long strike of that.
Yeah.
He didn't really strike out. He got cock blocked.
To be fair, in all honesty, John Leyva did not really want
he had no interest in it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Also, you got to give John Leyva a little bit of credit. There was 5 dudes surrounding this girl. He walked through them, walked right through them
to the bar.
Went up to her, and she was but he was also just he was just joking around. Like, he didn't have any interest in her. And he was not gonna, you know what I mean?
Nice.
We figured we were gonna drop her off at home.
Yep.
But it was a hell of a story. Mm-hmm. It was a fun weekend. And the best part of that whole weekend, everybody woke up on Sunday not hungover.
Nice.
Not hungover. The car ride home was nice. It was fantastic.
I did have to apologize to Joe
a lot of hydrating
for talking for all 6 hours on the ride home. For all 6 hours. It was the only thing that made that 6-hour ride. It was kind of a little bit quiet in the beginning. The first half an hour felt like it took 7 hours. Then I just started talking, and it flew by. And I was like,
Joe was like, it felt like 17 hours.
I won't lie.
It's possible. But
the fastest it went is when all 3 of us got in conversation.
Yes,
when Brian chimed in, it was like, oh, now it's not just us.
Yep.
And that hour and a half.
I honestly, when I went down to Lawrence that night.
Brian was, I think, hurting a little bit by the end of it.
I'm sure he was done. But I remember thinking when I got down to Lawrence, I should text Joe and apologize for talking for 6 hours.
No, it made it. I didn't want to fall asleep, but so the conversations really helped a lot.
Okay, what are we at, Joe? Do we need to save?
We're just at an hour, so.
Okay, do you guys want it? So let's give it. If you guys can do it in 5 minutes, give us your Saturday night. I know it sounded like it was a ball.
We went to the Blackhawks game.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Great time.
Who went?
It was me.
And take your time. We got 5 minutes. I don't want this quick.
Oh, it's gonna be like 2.5 minutes.
I don't want Cliff Notes. I want.
It's gonna be 2.5 minutes.
Are we doing the pick of the Central?
Oh, of course. So look for Sunday's game.
I already have it ready.
Great.
Chris is like in there and out in like 2.5 minutes. Don't worry about it. This is like the Chris Berman 3-minute special here.
Give me a couple of booms at least.
I will. Boom. So we're at the Hawks game. It's me, Pat, Sexy Pepsi, and Katrina.
Did Katrina like the game?
Yes, you have to answer that.
That's the most
great time.
She didn't like it. I wanted to buy her a ticket. So.
Well, you wouldn't have known until after.
No, she likes hockey. She likes the
okay. Thanks.
But yeah, good time.
Hawks won.
Shutout.
Nice.
Great time. Pepsi met some old guy there. It was a good time.
Nice.
Apparently it works with them, but then...
that's cool.
Don't know about that.
We don't believe that arrangement.
I thought love was in the air.
Yeah, so
I got excited. Go on.
But I told you guys, but I'll tell everybody else. We're sitting there, like, so we walk in, and like we're coming up to our seats, and the guy and the girl are sitting. There's like a guy and a girl. Like there's 2 seats that aren't occupied that nobody's.
We're in the middle 4 of the row.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 other people, and then it's our 4 seats. And like we come up to our seats, we grab some beers. We're like, hell yeah, we're having a good time. The Black Blue at the bar. Peter McGraw knows.
Nice. We had one of those.
They sold out. We got one, and they sold out.
Poor management by United Center. I don't want to say it, but I have to say it.
Pissed. But so
we had to yell her after that. We had to yell her after that.
Got it.
We got to we're coming up to our seats, and these people are like sitting there, they're eating. It's like, okay, cool. And like I'm sitting there and I'm like the last person to get in my seat, and it's like you're listening, it's like, hey, there's a beer on the floor, watch. Hey, there's a beer on the floor, watch. Hey, there's beer. And they come up to me. I'm like, yeah, I get it. There's a beer on the floor. I need to watch out. And I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, maybe pick it up instead of being an asshole for 5 seconds. You don't need to be sitting there stuffing your face with chicken tenders. Just pick up your damn beer and wait a minute.
I also got yelled at on the second period coming back because I crawled over I basically went over the old lady, Andre the Giant, like over her because she didn't move fast enough for me. So I just like went over her.
I didn't see that.
She's like, you could have said excuse me, like I did, and then you didn't move, so I went over you.
I didn't see that, but
you got common courtesy. Yeah. It is getting a little. It's getting
common courtesy is getting a little out there. Like people
going the other way though. We should have gone the other way the whole time. Those people were very nice the whole way.
But
so like old people.
But like in like at the end of the first period into the second intermission, like this guy comes back and he's like, I went to the bathroom, and this guy cut the line, and then he went with his friend and peed, and then I got back in line for beers, and then he came out of the bathroom and cut me because his friend was holding the spot on the line. And, if I was more of a man, I'd have fucking said something to him like, what? I'm just like, that's where I text you guys. I'm like, this guy over here is the biggest fucking priss I've ever seen in my life.
I love he's like, I love how his thing is like, if I were a bigger man, I would have done something with it.
Yeah, if I was more boisterous.
But I'm definitely not.
Not that man.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, I'm a big guy talking shit about this. I'm like, what?
His girlfriend was like, do you want me to do it for you?
I'm just like, what in the hell is going on right now?
Put my chicken tenders.
What did you guys do after the Hawks game?
So after the Hawks game, we were gonna go to the bar that was Anthem. It's something new now.
Yeah.
But me and Pat always go there when you guys aren't out.
That's
because
awesome.
you get
tradition.
you get buckets for like $12, and we used to
even though it's a new.
I don't know.
We didn't
make that.
We didn't get that far.
We went up.
Why is that?
Because we got dropped off. Because she dropped off farther up because it was closer where she was at.
So we went to the Gold Star Lounge. And that's where we found Old Style on draft. And we started having some Old Styles on draft.
Mm-hmm. Going a little too easy.
Feeling good. It was very, very tasty. Feeling good. Feeling right. So I'm like, well, let's walk up to Enjoy. Let's see what Enjoy's like.
Go to Enjoy.
No line again.
Hold on. Can I just say, I fucking love that you guys went to Enjoy. It means so much to my heart.
I remember being rather intoxicated.
The number of Old Styles it must have taken for you guys to go, Enjoy.
Let's do it!
We got like,
it was Chris McGraw's idea.
We were three in, and I'm just like, let's go to Enjoy. And like, Pat's like, let's have a couple more here. I'm like, And I'm not going to argue all style on draft.
So we had like 4 more.
So we
in
had
an hour.
like 3 more in like an hour, and then we walked up there, went there. It was the same like the week before. It really wasn't crowded. It wasn't like there was no line.
I was still turning up dance for though.
It seemed like there was a decent amount of people there. We were dancing, having a good time. Pepsi's kind of like, but like still like enjoying himself.
Because that's the motto.
But then we're like, it's just like, So we walked down the block, and Pat's like, well, what do we do now? I'm like, we can go to a Rainbow Club. I think it was me, you, and Joe. I think they went there the one time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's an old like burlesque place, and like they turned it into a bar. It's only cash only. Me and Pepsi have cash. We'll get a beer there. We'll just check it out, see how it's going. Go in.
Pat Lynch, the pauper, doesn't carry cash. It's all right. You had to buy him beer.
I told him that ahead of time.
No, he did.
No,
But I mean, we go in there. It was decent. It wasn't like packed, but there was still decent.
It's like they were closing down a little bit.
Yeah. So we go in there, just have a beer, and we're like, what do you want to do? And we walk back down the Gold Star Lounge. Fucking have like 3 more old styles and call it a night.
That's
awesome.
great.
Trying to fall asleep on the ride home.
That's a good night.
It was fun.
They were playing all the malt shop hits though.
Yeah.
I'll be honest though, me and Joe on the ski trip, we're probably the only ones hitting it hard. Like we did.
I'm gonna be honest. We didn't even hit it that hard compared to previous years.
And I saw Brian climbing on a double bunk bed the way he was about to
that bunk bed video.
That was Friday night. Friday night was a fun night.
What I love is like
nobody else could have gotten in there besides Brian.
Saturday into Sunday.
The weight wise, no.
Saturday.
I'm talking about height wise.
We all could have just like rolled into it. Like it is not that tall.
But
but I mean like hitting your head on the ceiling.
You wake up and all of a sudden you're like, you have a nightmare. You're fucking smashing your dome. But what I love is like Saturday into Sunday, early morning on that thing. The ladder had the jankiest like clips on it to like hold and lean against.
I had to hold them like a little child.
I'm not even joking. Nothing happened. Middle of the morning, like 9 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. One of them just like drops off.
Yeah.
Nobody's on it. Nobody's touching it. I literally, I turned to Peter like hours later and talked. I was like, "What fell?
Yeah.
Was that your phone?" And he goes, "No, it wasn't mine." All of a sudden, like we see this little like L hook that fell off the ladder, and Peter nicely put it back on. It was the most secure after Peter put it back on that it had been that entire weekend.
The best part of the whole weekend is me and Joe we're pushing the team. We're pushing the Coors Lights the whole weekend.
Yeah.
We came back with no beer. Me and Joe came back with no beer. It's the first time we've ever come back with no beer.
But it was also like the biggest struggle to get people to not to get people to drink, but like they wanted to. It was weird. Like John and Franklin loved to go to the bar and buy beers.
They were more interested in going to the bar and buying beers than like we were used to. Me and Joe are used to ski lift, drink, ski lift, drink.
Yeah.
Go get more beer. Ski lift, drink, ski lift, drink. We had but we were putting ski runs in. We were hitting them like 5 or 6 an hour, like just up and down, up and down, up and down. It was an absolute blast.
Yeah, it was.
Joseph, hit me with
The Joe C.
the Joe C. Lock of the Century
of the week, playoff edition.
I'm gonna go.
So what games do we have tomorrow, Joe? Do you know?
So we have the Bills and the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And then
We have the. There's one game going on.
Right, we've got Green Bay and San Francisco.
And the last one.
the Titans. The Bengals have already beat the Titans.
Yep.
It's the Bills. It's the Bills and the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Bills and the Chiefs.
And then who's
It's the Rams against the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, yeah.
Yep. And so my lock of the century. It's the playoffs now, so I'm getting a little risque here. I'm gonna say the Bills beat the Chiefs.
Oh, the Bills?
Yeah.
Beat the Chiefs? Is that
Beat
your
the
lock of the
Chiefs.
century?
That's my lock of the
week?
century of the week.
The Joe C. Lock of the Century of
Joe,
the week.
Joe, can I
It's
get
the Bills.
Can I get a feel for you really quickly?
Yeah.
What do you think tonight with Francis and what's the other guy's name?
Cyril Gain.
How do you pronounce it?
Cyril. Is it Gagne?
It's like G-A-N-E,
Gain
but
is-
I don't...
I thought it was Gain too.
G-A-N-E, yeah.
I thought it was Gagne.
I think it's Gain.
Gagne is like G-A-N-G-E.
I think it's
He's
Gain.
French, man.
Look up how do you pronounce Look up Eric Gagne's last name and tell me how
It's got the little thing on it.
I think Nagano is going to win.
I'm going Gain.
I'm betting on that he is.
Yeah, what do you want to put on it?
You want to put a shot or a
Loser has to pick the loser has to go from the punishment jar
No,
downstairs.
no, this is between men. Can I have what I would like? So my choice, if I lose or if I win, you have to buy me a Jaeger bomb.
Okay.
So if you win,
if I win,
you can choose whatever you want.
Okay, I have to pick a shot.
That's how you say. That's how you spell Gagne. There's a G in between the N and the A.
I hope to God they call him Gagne.
You know what? If I win, I want to.
If they don't, you're taking a shot of.
I'm not doing
you're taking a shot of Gold Slaughter.
Is this weekend or can we?
Because you owe us so many.
Can we say this next weekend for Chris's birthday?
We no. No. It'll be next. It'll be on the next week's podcast.
I'll do a shot of Rumplemans.
Okay.
Which I also have downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna dip your finger in the thing and do a little shot of liberty.
Little.
On that?
Yeah. Have you never done that?
No,
I'll do that.
that
That's
is.
fun.
Yeah.
It tastes good too.
All right. Cool.
I want to throw because I feel like every week we have to do the RIP, but Meatloaf is a rock legend, and then Louis Armstrong, who's got
Louis Armstrong. You mean Louis Anderson?
The good old saxophonist.
Yeah. If you've not listened to his,
you gotta go look up both of his.
yes,
This is not happening.
They are
great,
phenomenal.
Yeah.
His brother was a serial robber.
No, he was he was like a picklock or something like that.
He was like a master. Yes. And the cops came. You would come all the time to talk to his family about it, and those stories are tremendous.
See her from the FBI.
Yeah, he was so funny.
Yeah, his voice as a kid is great.
Yes, it really is.
I'm not your son.
He's not. I do.
I'm not your son.
Watch a couple of episodes of Life with Louie.
Yeah,
that used to be on Fox.
Oh, yes!
The cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon was great.
The kid, his voice as a kid in that is literally how he says himself in the This Is Not Happening. I'm not your son.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at 60. He was only 65.
68, no, 68.
I'm sorry, he looked about 97.
Yeah.
Really?
He looked miserable.
They had cancer.
Wow. He had cancer?
He had blood cancer. One real quick.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then Meatloaf, they think Meatloaf died of COVID, but they don't know if he had the vaccine. But I'm gonna 1,000% assume he didn't because
he was pretty anti-vaxxer in his rants.
Yeah.
Oh really?
So that's kind of karma, unfortunately. Sorry, Meatloaf, but yeah.
Hey man, hope there's tons of ketchup in heaven.
I do like Meatloaf. I like ketchup on Meatloaf. I really do. I'm a Meatloaf guy.
Dude, barbecue sauce on too is not bad.
Not bad at all. Little cheese.
Got I hope you get all the sauces up there, baby.
Yeah. And on that note.
We don't have an outro. Bye!